I just want to show you how to do peer reviews. So from your dashboard, you're going to go into the class, find your assignment where the peer reviews are. It's been in modules. So once you get to the module, you will see that you submitted your plan in one place. So this was the place, as I go into here, that you can see I had my one attempt. This was the grading on it. Here is the rubric associated with it. And when I get to the bottom, I can see the documents I submitted and then the annotation bar for annotating it. Now this is not where I grade it. Somebody else, though, can choose the annotating bar and grade my assignment. Let me show you what that. Back to my modules. So I was just in my own assignment submission, but after I've been assigned a peer review, it will show up here. I cannot click the next button in peer reviews. Next strictly takes me from my submission all the way to the next assignment. If you will see, I'm now in the next assignment, and if I go previous, it does not take me to my peer review. I actually have to access my peer review from the original place of turning it in, which was the modules. If your teacher puts assignments, it might be in the sidebar under assignments, but our teacher is uploading everything to modules. So then I click the first peer review and their document comes up. I can give them comments strictly to them. So you see here that I have been able to leave a comment and I left my annotations in the document. So how to do that as we scroll down through the rubric and we get to the bottom. You can make the screen larger. I feel if I do that you might not be able to see how I'm annotating because my recording screen is set to be a little bit smaller, but when I do this it takes up my entire screen. I can go through and I can make identifications, and I'm going to say that I want to do something, add a note about the professional skills. So I select the highlight. I can add a pin. A pin works good if it is not a Word document. You can do a pin to just about any PDF. You can also do a write, so I can even circle it, but here I'm going to highlight. I can choose my color to highlight. I can highlight that. It is immediately going to bring it over to where I can leave a comment, and I can say, this is a great standard. And I press enter, and now that they see I have made that. You don't have to press submit. They will already be able to see it. Your next step would be if you wanted to just leave them a comment that you are done. If your instructor has assigned a rubric, once you select a rubric and grade everything on rubric points, then it will allow you to submit. If, though, most peer reviews maybe will not put the rubric in there, they are expecting you to do other portions of peer review to give them feedback. But see how once I've selected all of those, now I can press submit and I can submit the peer review. But as soon as I deselect that, the submit comes off. So that is only when your instructor has attached a rubric. But if they have attached a rubric and they say, don't use the rubric, just provide feedback, you can still do annotations and give feedback. So if I were to do a writing annotation, I can circle something and it will give me another thing to make a comment. So you can specifically go through and touch on anything in particular.